The ongoing, never-ending gold grind alongside terrible cash-making methods and annoying players in public free roam servers. What if I told you there were a couple of ways to get around all of these things and make Red Dead Online feel like a breeze? Well, I'm here to share, so let's get started. Hello everyone, I am Zumie Fiasco. Welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. New visitors, big ups for tuning in, and again, welcome. Before we begin, I want to say thank you for all of the support on last week's video. I'm proud that I could help out so many new players, and the positive feedback was just, well, overwhelming. It made my return to YouTube feel great. Not to mention the Fiasco family is on the cusp of 40,000 members strong. Thank you all for taking the time to subscribe and for even considering it in the first place. Now I'll do my part and carry on bringing you all quality, informative entertainment. New visitors, returning visitors, and loyal fans, you are all immensely appreciated and you keep this dream alive. Now back to the video at hand. The majority of the Red Dead Online player base load up the game every day or so with a positive mindset going in, but soon after end up feeling like playing is more of a chore than entertaining. Oftentimes, things don't go your way in Red Dead Online, from things like certain wildlife not spawning to other players bothering you when you're trying to get things done in order to make some hard-earned gold or cash. Why should you feel like this every time you play a game you have love for and want to enjoy? Let's make things easier, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, Fiasco family, these are 2 tricks that feel like cheating in Red Dead Online. Trick number 1, set up your very own solo lobby. Wait, what? Your own session to be untouched, unbothered, no inconveniences, just you and the game. For whatever reason, be it mission structure, free roam events, random encounters, role-specific sale missions, etc., Rockstar has not implemented private servers into Red Dead Online. To this day, Rockstar has still held off on confirmation as to whether or not private servers will ever become an option in the future. I mean, at this point, I think we can safely assume it will never happen, mainly because the way Rockstar has designed and programmed Red Dead Online's core functionality. There are simply too many things in free roam servers that revolve around player-on-player interaction. Regardless of its nature, friendly or hostile, interaction is a fundamental part of the way things work and what Rockstar is gearing towards for the future of Red Dead Online with the roles and things of that nature. For you players out there that can't stand being bothered by players, regardless of their intentions, check this out. This trick will allow you to set up your very own solo free roam lobby, session, server, whatever you want to call it, which in turn allows you to go on playing uninterrupted by the inconvenience of other random players. Step 1. Instead of selecting free roam like normal, from the startup menu, select elimination series. Step 2. Once you load into a lobby or active game, simply back out and quit the session. Step 3. Load into free roam and set up camp at a location near you. Camp size does not matter, small or large, regardless of which one you do, it's fine. Step 4, after setting up your camp, make your way there. The travel shouldn't take too long because you're setting up camp close to a location that you spawned in. Step 5, arrive at your camp and walk over to your campfire and then rest at it. Step 6, once your character is resting, pull up your interaction menu and turn off social matchmaking. Again, you want to make sure social matchmaking is off. Step number 7, go to online options, change appearance, and proceed to do so. You don't need to worry because you will not be required to change your appearance for this, so you will not be spending any cash or gold in order for this trick to work. Step number 8, once you are in the character editor, wait a total of 3 minutes and then leave the editor. I don't know if the 3-minute wait actually changes anything, but just to be on the safe side, make sure you wait 3 minutes. Step number 9, this one is probably my favorite step. Once you pull up the interaction menu, tab over to players and see that you are the only one in the session that you just loaded back into. And last but not least, step number 10, enjoy your very own server. Before we move on to our next and final trick, I want to mention that using fast travel or inviting friends may cause this to stop working. You will no longer be in your own session, or at least from my experience, that's what happened. So make sure whenever you're using this trick that you just stay alone, stay solo like you wanted to in the first place. Do not fast travel and do not invite friends, and you can carry on doing things that you were normally wanting to do. Oh, and also a bonus perk to this trick is that wildlife will spawn more often in this solo session. So you can go to any location and you'll quickly realize that animals are spawning a lot more. This makes things for the trader role a lot easier. You can also do your moonshine sales without any other players interfering and things like that. I don't know when this will be patched by Rockstar, but as this video is being recorded and going live on YouTube, this trick is still working just fine. For whatever reason you have trouble with this trick, I can try to help you down in the comments below. So be sure and leave a comment if you're having any problems, and also anyone else that's done this trick, if I don't see it personally, they can see it as well and they can try to help you too. Don't get too cozy in your free roam server because, well, we have another trick lined up that is I'll just get into it here. Our second and final trick of today's video that feels like cheating in Red Dead Online: duplicate tarot cards for roll XP, quick cash, and gold. Wait a second, you just said duplicate tarot cards. This is cheating. Listen, I hear you, okay, but before you crucify me, hear me out. Yes, it's true, while this next trick could be perceived as cheating, in all reality, it's just an exploit in the game right now that grants players that are feeling a little more lazy than usual a small benefit. Unless they have a daily challenge multiplier going. In that case, this trick will really feel like cheating, but I'll go over that in a second. The fact of the matter is, if you were to just play the game like normal, you would probably make close to the same amount of cash, gold, and XP as you would doing this trick. So now that I've cleared that up, if you still think this trick is something you won't do, I completely understand. However, a little information and entertainment never hurt anyone, so consider seeing this through. As you all probably know by now, in Red Dead Online there are a variety of tarot card sets hidden throughout the map. There are the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. Regardless of the set, any of them will work when doing this trick. To do the basic version of this trick, you simply need to find one tarot card located somewhere on the map. For this, I recommend utilizing the online collectibles tracker, which you can find a link to in the description below. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to the part where you found a card and you're ready to do this trick. Before we begin, in order to consistently do this trick, you need to make sure you have a way to briefly disconnect your internet so that you can be disconnected from the server and quickly be able to reconnect. I recommend just unplugging an Ethernet cable and then reconnecting it. And now we can begin. Step 1. Stand in front of the tarot card where you can see the prompt to interact with it in the lower right corner of your screen. Step 2. Open your interaction menu and select Quick Join and select Join Story Mission on Call. Step 3. Wait for about 1 second and then pick up the tarot card. Step 4. While holding the tarot card, the game should try to connect you to the story mission you joined on call. Once you see the first loading screen come up to join that said mission, disconnect your internet. Step number 5. After disconnecting, when prompted with the alert stating you have been disconnected from Red Dead Online, reconnect your internet and select OK. This is where you would plug back in the Ethernet cable and then select OK. Step number 6, select free roam from the startup screen for Red Dead Online. And step number 7, once you load into a new session, head back over to the tarot card location and you should see it still there in the same spot. And that's it. The only difference is that you will have gained the reward for picking up the card from your previous session. Now you can keep repeating this process until you get near completing the set. Once you get near completing the set, be sure and sell it to Madame Nazar before repeating the trick again. And like I mentioned before, this trick feels like cheating because, well, you don't have to run all over the map collecting the set of tarot cards you're trying to complete. You can simply keep using the same card and get all of the same benefits. The ease here is the lack of effort you have to put in, but the pay and XP evens out between pacing of loading screens and travel time. This is a little bit faster, but it doesn't grant you a huge benefit, so it feels like cheating, but it's just sort of an in-game exploit at this point that you can use to your advantage. Now, when this trick gets out of hand and gets a little crazy is when you combine it with daily challenges. At times, there are daily roll challenges for the collector that award you with gold and XP for collecting tarot cards. If you do this trick when one of these challenges are active, you will claim the reward each and every time you use this trick over and over again. If you have a daily challenge multiplier going and you're making more gold from them, then you've probably just realized how ridiculously lucrative and beneficial this trick can be. With that said, I say to each their own. To some players, this is music to their ears, and to other players this is not so great. Do as you wish with this information. All I ask is that you don't shoot the messenger. Alright everyone, that concludes this week's video. I hope you did enjoy it and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please be sure and leave a like rating down below to show your support to the channel. And also, if you are a new visitor or a returning one and you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so alongside turning on notifications so you do not miss out on any future Red Dead Online videos. And I mean, you're already here, right? We're almost at 40k. Come on, join the family, make it happen. We are on our way to 50k strong, and by the end of the year 2020, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can hit 100k. It just feels so good to talk about it. Let's do it. I hope to see